Tonight, join Ursula Carlson, Eli Matthewson, Guy Montgomery, Angella Dravid, and Vaughan Smith as we look back on the week and ask, have you been paying attention? And now, here's your host, Hayley Sproul.
Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa. Welcome to Have You Been Paying Attention? And yes, I am back in the studio, but nobody else is. So it's still my fiance running a PowerPoint, the contestants are still safe at home, and the show must go on. Later tonight, we'll be joined by our guest quizmasters, legendary Kiwi actress Rena Owen, and later by rugby league royalty Shaun Johnson. But tuatahi nei, let's say hello to our contestants. Zooming in is Ursula Carlson, Eli Matthewson, Guy Montgomery, Angella Dravid, and a man regretting his decision to live in a town with no McDonald's, it's Vaughan Smith. Kia ora, everybody. Lovely to see you all.
Hello.
Kia ora, Hayley.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Guy. Loud, loud, loud and clear.
Cool.
Lovely to have you on the show. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Don't be deceived by my jovial mood. I've been having a horrible time.
Oh, no. Tell us what's happened.
Look, I don't want to alienate the audience early in the show, but I've been in my house for 5 darn weeks. I'm going out of my frickin' mind.
You and nobody else has been stuck inside.
My partner is here, and so is our daughter. And they're great company, you know, for 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. But 5 weeks, Hayley?
Yeah. You've absolutely had enough. And Angella, exciting news. You have a brand new podcast, Love, Rock Bottom and Other Triumphs. Tell us all about it.
It's a love story about how I ran away to meet a man that was 30 years older than me, and it's a lovely ending of divorce and deportation.
Yeah.
Isn't Divorce and Deportation the sequel to Pride and Prejudice?
Angella, very exciting. Now, Eli, lovely to have you. How's your lockdown been?
It's great. Wonderful to join you from the edge of my bed.
Eli, a lot of people struggled to find new things to do in lockdown, got a bit bored, but you managed to acquire a new skill.
Okay, ever since the start of this year, I've been trying to learn how to whistle, which is because A, I can't whistle, and B, there's also like a weird long-standing theory that gay men can't whistle, which I found out comes from a James Bond film, a book, I think, where he works out that the bad guy is gay because he can't whistle. So anyway, wanted to prove James Bond wrong, so I've been tracking myself, and I've been videoing it all as well.
Let's have a look at your progress.
I'm a human adult male who cannot whistle, still. Never have been able to whistle, and this year I really want to learn. No, wait. Oh, damn it, I've lost it.
Eli, you did it!
I cracked it. I could do one note. Thank you so much.
Give us a bit of a live whistle here.
The pressure, it's like trying to pee in front of someone. Okay, wait. Can you hear that?
Wow. Oh, you are gay.
Yeah, James Bond was right.
Yeah. Eli, your work has done virtually nothing to set back James Bond's homophobic agenda.
Yes.
Well, good luck on the rest of your whistling journey, Eli. All right, team. Well, it's time to dive into some news, and you better play to win tonight because there's a huge prize pack of
over $100,000 in cash and a car boot full of KFC.
Yes.
Hands on buzzers. Let's go. Judith Collins told media on Tuesday that she will never do what, Ursula?
She's never going to act like she's got a heart.
Well, true, but not the answer on the card here. Guy?
No, she said she's never going to get to be Prime Minister.
Well, I mean, it's sort of the other side of it. Eli?
No, she said she's never going to resign. She's only going to go the old-fashioned way. She wants to be dragged out by a shepherd's hook.
I'll give you that. I'm not sure how she wants to go when she does, but yeah, she won't resign as leader of the National Party, even if their support dips below 20%.
Fair enough. I think she's doing a grand job.
Thanks, Guy. Love the blue jumper. The Prime Minister was 10 minutes late to her 4 p.m. press conference on Monday. Why? Eli?
She wanted to announce KFC right on 420.
Not why she was late, Ursh?
No, she was... Her computer froze, just like mine did.
Oh, my God.
See what I did there?
That was very stressful.
Really well performed. You are correct, Ursula. Her computer froze. These Kiwis overseas are upset.
It almost feels like a human rights violation.
A total bloody fiasco.
What is the fiasco, Guy?
It's trying to speak perfectly in time with your partner.
That was a fiasco, not the fiasco I'm talking about. Eli.
No, they're talking about the MIQ booking system. That lady definitely looks like she wants to speak to the manager.
Yeah, she absolutely does. Yeah, you're correct, Eli. 10 points. The new MIQ booking system with queues of over 30,000 people waiting for just 3,000 spots. Waikato District Mayor Alan Sanson was down in the dumps.
Morning, Alan.
Morning, Maddie.
What a bugger.
Oh, it's a bugger, all right.
What is a bugger, all right, Eli?
He drove his Toyota Hilux away before the dog could jump in.
And it was laundry day.
White laundry, mud all over his wife.
Vaughnie.
Add COVID to the list of sexually transmitted diseases that the Waikato had to worry about.
Yeah, you are correct. An outbreak of COVID reached the Waikato, thanks to us here in Auckland, I think. Points yours, Vaughan. Simon Bridges shut things down on the AM show.
I can be categorical with you. I'm not having those conversations. I'm not talking with people about those things that you've mentioned.
What conversations is he talking about, Vaughan?
Now, that post-COVID haircut that he so desperately needs.
That's really getting there, isn't it?
Do you think he's trying to grow like a little ponytail at the back so John Key will give him a little whittle tug?
Why?
He doesn't want to talk about rolling Judith, because if he does that, it'll look bad. But I bet you he wants to so badly.
He doesn't want to talk about criticism of Judith Collins' performance, with strong rumours that a leadership coup is in the works. Auckland Central MP Chloe Swarbrick was calling on the government.
It's time to wake up the sleeping giant.
What is the sleeping giant, Guy?
That would be a Snorlax, 6'11", 450 kilograms, blocking the path to Lavender Town. It's a hell of a Pokemon.
I don't believe she's talking about Pokemon. Ursula?
No, I think she's after some funding to save the St. James Theatre.
Yeah, it's Chloe's leading the charge to get the government to fund its repair. It's been under renovation for years and years and years and looking like it's running out of funds. The mayor of Balclutha is upset.
It has been always this way, but it's certainly exacerbated over recent years when you can get a bill as large as $1,000.
What is going on, Guy?
It's talking about buying a house in Balclutha.
He's not talking about buying a house there, Eli?
No, it's how much they pay for power there, even though they don't have colour TV yet.
Don't know if that's true, but I'll pay you the points. Yes, Balclutha is one of several New Zealand towns where locals are paying considerably more for their power that a consumer watchdog study has just shown. The town of Te Anau is feeling rebellious.
You know, the process is that we just won't, sort of agree with government and we'll just do our thing.
Ooh, what's he talking about there, Eli?
They're going to ignore daylight savings there. No one's going to get a reminder to change their smoke alarm. They're all going to die in a fire.
You've absolutely cursed Te Anau, but you're right, Te Anau will stay in daylight savings forever, saying that more time is needed for visitors to enjoy the town. Angela, your take?
Yeah, I think they've changed their name from Te Anau to Te Anau More Daylight Saving.
I love it. Come to Te Anau, where Te Anau More Daylight Savings. All right, moving along. Big news from the royal family. It's been revealed Prince Philip's what will remain secret for 90 years. Vaughan.
Stiffy, Hayley.
Well, he's a stiffy now, I guess.
Well, that's what, yeah.
The stiffiness has set in. Ursula.
No, the cause of death. Apparently it's quite embarrassing.
No, it's not. Eli.
No, skincare routine. He's like, I'm going down with it, guys. Not these secrets.
Damn, I was really hoping to get that certain shade of purple grey.
His will and his celebrity pass card.
I'll give you that. It is his will. We'll all be dead. What if it's one of us? We'll miss out. Eli?
I heard it leaked a little bit, and the only thing he's leaving Meghan Markle is the Suits DVD box set that she gave him for Christmas.
All right, the US president caused controversy when he referred to Scott Morrison as what? Guy?
A hot little piece of ass.
I don't think he did that. This was at a press conference here. Ursula?
He said he's the fella from Down Under.
There you go, yes. He appeared to forget his name. Take a look.
I want to thank that fella down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it.
All right, team, it's time for a break. We'll be right back with our guest quizmaster, Rena Owen, ako akine.
This next bit is like speed dating.
Super excited about this.
I'm very stoked.
And we're waiting to see what they do from here.
And I'm going to be pissed off at the end of the day.
Yes. There is the potential for some fights.
Bit of action over here.
Time to beat the shit out of this one.
We can bash them up.
Let's face it, they're cute.
I am one hot, sweaty man.
It's not going to get much better than that.
Aotearoa, welcome back to Have You Been Paying Attention? All right, team, well, get your shades on because the paparazzi cameras are flashing. It's showbiz. Dua Lipa fans got excited this week when she announced what? Guy?
That she accidentally booked 3,000 MIQ spots.
I hope she doesn't. Vaughan?
Now, she's given us the long tease, Hayley. She said, I'm coming to New Zealand November 2022.
Indeed. Her future nostalgia tour will arrive in New Zealand next November. Big wait, Eli.
Yeah, I can't wait to survive approximately 5 apocalyptic events to get there.
This seems familiar. What is going on there, Vaughan?
That's what us pro-vaxxers imagine life's going to be like after everybody's vaccinated.
We're hopeful, aren't we? Eli?
That's Doja Cat. She's starring in a new version of Grease set in an alternate world where people enjoy Pepsi.
Correct. 10 points to you. Doja Cat starring in a new Grease-themed Pepsi commercial. Wednesday night, Celebrity Treasure Island saw a big decision backfire.
Probably not what I would have done. In fact, it's definitely not what I would have done.
What would Art not have done, Ange?
Dated one woman at a time.
No, he simply wouldn't. Guy?
No, he got put up for elimination against the great Brynley Stent. And you don't mess around when you're up against the great Brynley Stent. He lost.
Indeed. It was a shock elimination. Brynley, friend of the show, taking him out. Well done, Bryn. All right, team, I'm very excited. It's time to welcome our guest quizmaster. She's a legend of New Zealand film and theatre. Rena Owen, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome. Kia ora, Rena. Such a delight to have you on the show. How are you?
Right now, I'm actually really quite hot because I'm here in Los Angeles and we're still at the end of summer and we've been having triple degrees temperature. So I've had to turn off my AC so you guys can hear me. So if you see me sweating or you might see me bring out the poly fan, it's because, yeah. But I'm very, very happy to be here. Really happy to be here. Thank you.
It's hard to sort of say I feel sorry for you. You're in beautiful Hollywood. We've all been locked down back at home.
I was supposed to come home, but you guys went into lockdown. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to hang out in LA until I can come home.
A little bit stuck there. Well, Rena, we're so lucky to have you on, whether you're in New Zealand or in Hollywood, because, of course, you're one of our best acting exports. Once were Warriors, an all-time Kiwi fave. Of course, you came back recently to do Vegas, and then on to massive blockbusters like Star Wars. Do you find there's a massive difference between working in Aotearoa and working in Hollywood?
You know, when it comes to the craft, no. Acting is acting, and the nuts and bolts of the craft don't change. What does change is the size of the sets and the size of the budgets.
The money, honey. Hey, Rena, we mentioned briefly Star Wars, and I've just noticed on your shelf there some little figurines. Can you explain those?
Yeah, this one, well, this is what became of Jake the Muss. This is Jango Fett, and George Lucas was a big fan of Once Were Warriors, and so he told the casting director, he said, I want those two leads in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So Tim got cast as Jango Fett. I got cast as Ton Wee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's me. And I was recently, Ton Wee We recently were in The Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Episode 9.
You're absolutely tickling all the right spaces for Vaughan here. He's a big Star Wars nerd.
We can just talk about this if you want. We don't have to do the silly quiz stuff. Let's just talk
Say
about.
hello to my baby Yoda.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Get a breakout room, guys.
Star Wars breakout room.
A bit of a step away from those roles, Rena. You just played Dame Fina Cooper in a new film. Tell us about that experience.
She became the most demanding character of my career. It's almost like she said, I'm not going to be your number 2. I am kicking Becky off the throne and I'm going to be your number 1. Miriam McDowell does most of the heavy lifting because she portrays Fina as in her 20s, 30s and 40s. I'm playing Fina as an 80-year-old and then one scene as the 90-year-old. And so it took a while for me to get my body right again because I literally ended up like Yoda.
Rena, we're so honoured to have you on the show. Are you ready to ask our contestants our Hollywood questions?
Yes, we got quite a few Hollywood questions for you.
All right, Rena, take it away.
Kia ora koutou. So your first question. It was a huge Sunday night for Christchurch-born Jessica Hobbs.
Not a lot of women have won this award, so I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of some really extraordinary people.
Okay, peeps, what award did Jessica win?
Eli.
Cleo Bachelor of the Year.
Oh, it's a big award there. Ursula?
No, wasn't it Best Director?
You got it, Ursula. She won Best Director for Drama Series for The Crown, and she gave her mum, Aileen O'Sullivan, a big shout-out. So shout-out to Aileen O'Sullivan, who's still working as a director at home in New Zealand.
That's huge news.
Okay, so movie fans were stunned by this.
Even more than love.
So what are we looking at there?
Guy.
That's a movie trailer. So that's a promotional tool that cinemas use to promote films before they're released.
Can we get a bit more specific, please?
No, that's all the information I have. Sorry.
Oh, dear. We'll go to you then. Angela, Dravid.
This is for West Side Story, which will be directed by Steven Spielberg.
You got it, Angela. That's right. That's Steven Spielberg's trailer for his adaptation of West Side Story, which is coming out very soon, and I can't wait to see it here in Hollywood.
All right, Rena, next question.
Actor Andrew Garfield got the internet talking this week.
I heard about it, and I did see it, and it's a Photoshop.
What is a Photoshop?
Guy?
A Photoshop is somewhere where you take your camera and they can develop the film into photos.
It's called a pharmacy.
Yeah, you've got a bit the wrong way there, Guy. Vaughan?
He's rumoured to be in the next Spider-Man movie. A photo came out that was apparently him on the set in his Spider-Man suit, but he's saying it's fake, it was photoshopped.
That's exactly right, Vaughan. He is claiming it's a fake, but fans do believe he's lying because we all know spiders can spin big webs. I'm with the fans on this one. Your next question, this looks pretty spooky.
Run!
Something is here.
Okay, who knows what's going on there?
Ange?
That's the process to get an MIQ spot.
Probably just as hard. Not the answer we need, though, Ursula.
No, that's what happens when you stick your leg out over the side of the bed with no duvet. That's what happens under your bed.
Don't say it. Eli.
That is the new Paranormal Activity movie, Next of Kin.
You got it. All right, people, your last question. Gillian Anderson was asked a really bizarre question by an interviewer after winning Best Supporting Actress for The Crown. What was the question?
Guy.
Is cereal soup?
Not the direction of the questioning this interviewer took there. Ursula.
No, she was asked if she chatted to Margaret Thatcher about the role. And of course, I don't, spoiler alert, Margaret Thatcher's dead.
That's exactly right. That would be like a journalist asking me, so Rena, did you get to talk with Fina Cooper?
All right, team, it's time for us to take a break. But Rena Owen, thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Rena.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Kia ora koutou. Coco. Ka kite.
Kia ora anō e hoa mā. Well, inflate your neck pillows because it's time for a trip around the world. The Health Minister of Trinidad was clearing things up.
There is absolutely no reported such side effect or adverse event of testicular swelling in Trinidad.
Why is he having to explain that, Eli?
Well, in his opinion, testicles getting bigger is never an adverse effect. It's always a pro.
I'm not sure if that's his stance, Guy.
No, he has to do that because Nicki Minaj wrote a tweet.
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
She said that her cousin's friend got vaccinated and his balls got big, and then his wedding got called off because he was impotent, or like he couldn't, he was sterile or something.
It's an absolutely outlandish claim, isn't it? But you are correct there, Guy. 10 points to you. Interesting scenes in Spain. What are all those people up to, Vaughan?
They're auditioning tomatoes to play Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend's testicle and the upcoming biopic.
Not quite what they're doing with the tomatoes there. Angela?
This is an ugly tomato competition, but I prefer to base it on their personalities.
You are correct. They are voting in the annual ugliest tomato competition. This trip to space looks fun.
She's been spinning from the moment we got on orbit.
Why has that made headlines? Ange?
They used an essential worker permit to get out of Auckland.
Not quite why they made the headlines, Guy.
No, there are no grown-ups or astronauts, whatever you want to call them. It's like they're all just casual, you know, travellers.
Amateur?
Yeah, you could say that.
There you go, yes. They're the first amateur astronauts to enter space without a professional pilot as part of a SpaceX study. The new 2022 Guinness World Record holders have been introducing themselves.
My name is Paige. My dog Lou has the world record for the world's longest...
Longest what? Ange?
Restraining order against a postie.
Not the record they're referring to there. Guy?
He's got long ears.
He does have long ears. Take a little look. Oh,
my God. His ears must be burning. Now he's on the show.
Hey, there you go. This looks like fun in Venice. What are we looking at there? Eli?
Looks like that violin got the same vaccine as Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend.
It's very enlarged indeed. Angela?
This is a string quartet with a viola on an open sea.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's the most high-class joke I think we've ever had.
That's incredible.
Yeah. You have enough information for the points there. It's a new art piece that saw a string quartet playing atop a giant floating violin.
Somewhere there is an orchestra player with a very little boat.
That's good. All right, guys, it's time now for an individual challenge. I want to see how good your sorting skills are. In a new game we're calling Put These Things in Order Now. All right, guys, here's how it works. I'm going to give you a list of 4 things related to a news story from the week, and you will have 15 seconds to put them in the correct order. And we're starting with you, Ursula Carlson. Oh. Bit of fun, Ursula, new game.
I had it already.
The UN General Assembly kicked off this week in New York City. So can you please put these world leaders in order from youngest to oldest? Joe Biden, Angela Merkel, Winston Peters, Vladimir Putin. From youngest to oldest. Ursula, your time starts now.
Okay, Angela Merkel is the youngest, then Winston Peters, then Putin, then Biden.
That's your final answer?
Yeah, why not?
Let's have a look at the answer here. You just got Vladimir and Winston Mixed up there. Not bad though. Angela, you had right. Joe Biden, you had right. Just those two in the middle. No points paid to you, but well played, Ursula.
Shout out to America for having a 78-year-old president.
Yeah. Coming to you now from Angela to Angela.
Oh, wow. We are different ages, but...
There you go, slightly different ages. All right, Angela. The All Blacks will be taking on the Springboks for their 100th time in their rivalry. So, can you please order the jersey numbers of these rugby positions from smallest to largest? Second 5, loose head, fullback, number 8. The corresponding jersey numbers from smallest to largest. And your time starts now.
Okay, loose head, because that's at the top. Number 8, I guess, is number 8, which is second.
You've got 15 seconds, Ange.
I'll put the fullback at the end and the number 8 in the middle.
So, clarify your answer. Loose head number 1, fullback number last.
Second 5 in the second. And number 8 before the fullback.
Let's see if you're correct. So close! You did better than we all expected, I'm going to be honest.
Wow.
Loose head number 8, second 5 at number 12, and
yes,
fullback.
I am a loose head with a fullback.
Well done. All right, Papa Vaughan, Big Daddy Man, we're coming to you now. Auckland moved into level 3 on Tuesday night, which allowed for more click and collect shopping opportunities. So, can you please put in order these 4 products from the Warewhare, the warehouse, from the lowest to the highest price? A 3.5 litre air fryer, a pair of 3 kg dumbbells, 640 gram bucket of M&Ms, and an Xbox game, Farming Simulator 22. From the lowest to the highest price, your time starts now.
The 600 grams of lollies, then the dumbbells, then the air fryer, then the video game. I think the video game's the most expensive. Maybe.
Let's reveal the answer. Correct indeed, Vaughan. 10 points to you.
That's unfair. He owns all of those things.
Vaughan finishes a hard day on the farm and gets straight into Farming Simulator on the Xbox.
10 points to you, Vaughan.
Yes.
Let's see if you can follow it up. Little Daddy Eli.
I love their name.
International retail giant IKEA have bought 5,500 hectares of land in Otago. Can you please put in order these units of measurement from smallest to biggest? Hectare, acre, square kilometre, square mile. From smallest to biggest, please, your time starts now.
I think square kilometre is smallest, then square mile, then acre, then hectare?
So you think when people buy a house and they say I've got a quarter, like I've got an acre, that you think they have a kilometre of land?
That is a strong point, Hayley.
That is the most moneybags comment I've ever heard out of you, Hayley.
I'm sorry, when I bought my first acre. All right, let's have a look at the answer and see how you fared. Entirely incorrect. It goes acre, hectare, square kilometre, square mile.
Wow.
Eli needs to spend a little more time playing Farming Simulator 22.
Guy Montgomery, can you bring it home?
Yes.
Nicki Minaj has been invited by the White House to discuss the benefits of vaccination after she posted that her cousin's friend experienced a side effect of swollen testes. Can you please order these human organs from lightest to heaviest? Brain, lungs, skin, liver. From the lightest organ to the heaviest. Your time starts now.
I'm going to go lungs, liver, skin, brain.
Lungs, liver, skin, brain.
I don't actually know as much about how much organs weigh as you might think.
Well, Guy, let's have a look how you fared. Indeed, the lungs are the lightest, but then the brain, the liver, the skin is the biggest organ on the body.
Pretty close.
It would have been so concerning if Guy had listed them by price rather than by weight.
Amazing.
I could do
never think it.
All right, well, good red hot go, guys, and well done, Vaughan, for getting the points. Time for a break. We'll be back with our next guest quizmaster, Shaun Johnson, Akwakine.
30,000 Kiwis had to fight for just 3,000
nuclear-powered submarines,
which is standard procedure during
daylight saving.
Got a mate on one of your hours you don't, mate.
The royal family's just got caught in a shark net.
Well, thank God for that.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says
you can push people and I don't like it. Go girl.
What does it mean?
If it means that I've got to drive a bus and pick you all up.
You're all liars.
Welcome back to Have You Been Paying Attention? It's time to welcome our next guest quizmaster. Freshly returned to the Warriors, it's NRL superstar Shaun Johnson. Kia ora, Shaun.
What's up, team? What's up? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Shaun. Back to the Warriors. How does it feel?
Back to the Wars, yeah. It feels really good until I got told that we'd be living in Brisbane next year. It feels right that I'm back playing for the club, so really looking forward to it.
Playing for the club 2022, what do you reckon? Is it going to be your year?
I do not miss that question, you know. It's our year, it's your year, but look, it's definitely an exciting time, and the hard work's about to start in a couple of months' time, so I'll know more then. You will. And, of course, you've been playing with the Cronulla Sharks. How was it playing for the other side? It was enjoyable. I had a really good 3 years in Cronulla, an awesome club, awesome bunch of boys. But like I said, it just feels right that I'm back home playing. You know, it's right for my family, right for me. So really looking forward to wearing the Wars jersey again for sure.
Did they welcome you with open arms, going to play, a Kiwi going to play for Australia?
They did, because when I actually arrived there, they just pretty much said, lay out all the Warriors' secrets, so when we play them, you know what to do.
Shaun, you realise you've just rejoined the Warriors, right?
Yeah, but see, now I get to go to the Warriors and lay out all the Sharks' secrets, so when we play them, we've got them covered, so it works both ways.
What exactly are the Warriors' secrets that you laid out? Is it to always leave a mathematical possibility over the last 8 weeks of the season?
That's pretty much it, you know. And if you're in with a chance, you're in with a chance. It was that simple. I said, boys, just be in with a chance, and here we are.
Of course, you won the Golden Boot, which is the World Rugby League Player of the Year in 2014. How did that feel, to be the best rugby league player in the world?
It didn't feel real at the time because I viewed so many other players as better, but it certainly was very humbling, you know, like just a little Kiwi kid from the Hibiscus Coast who always got told he was too small to play the sport initially to, I guess, being recognised on the big stage. So, yeah, crazy to think that that's in the trophy case, and I'll probably look back on it one day when I'm retired, old and wrinkly like Vaughan, and then, probably look at it a little more. Yeah.
Shaun, great to have you on the show. Are you ready to ask our contestants our sports questions?
I am. I just hope that there's no back chat because I am the ref in this, remember, fellas? Okay? Right, I'm not here to muck around.
He's going to run a tight ship here. All right, team, I hope your mum packed a Morrow bar for after the game because this is sport. All right, Shaun, take it away.
Thanks, Hayley. Let's get this started. Now, it was a huge week for Warriors youngster Reece Walsh. What has happened?
Angella.
Did his mum forget to pick him up?
Not why it's been such a massive week for him. Guy.
No, he was voted Rookie of the Year.
Do you know who he was voted Rookie of the Year by?
By a jury of his peers.
There you go, brother. There you go. You do read the sports news.
Yes, I'm actually also very intelligent. I know about sports.
You read.
All right, next question. Here is New Zealand Cricket Association boss Heath Mills.
My overwhelming feeling is one of sadness that we've had to make this decision.
Wipe the tears away. What's got him so sad?
Guy.
He's sad because the Black Caps had to cancel their tour of Pakistan because of a security threat. But the real hammer blow was he then watched Marley and Me to cheer himself up.
See, this is where I think there should be bonus points, SJ bonus points, because you would have got one then, bro.
Oh, you can absolutely give out some SJ bonus points.
All right, from this point on, SJ bonus points are available, but they're only for the sports street cred, all right? They're not actually a real thing. They just give you some sports street cred, all right?
They don't contribute to winning this show.
All right, next question. It's been a massive week for Kiwi sprint canoeist Amy Fisher.
I just can't believe it. It's been so hard. And to finish like this.
What has she just done?
More tears, Guy?
She's forgotten how to get in her boat.
Not why she's so upset. Eli.
No, she just finished her Olympics race. Not a great time, but still good on her.
No, not the answer we're looking for here. Why was she so emotional, Guy?
Did she win a gold medal at a world sprint championships of some description?
Some description, yes. No, she did do that, and that was the perfect description. But this is the first time we're going to get to go for some SJ bonus points.
Oh.
Try to lift your street cred. Can anyone tell me what country?
Germany?
Denmark.
Denmark, here we go, baby.
Yeah.
Some street cred.
Yeah.
So, Guy, you get the real points, and Ursula, you get the BS points. Or what were they called? The sorry, the SJ.
SJ
Sorry,
points.
it's the
I'm
letters
getting
got
T-shirts
confused.
printed, Shaun.
Same. All right, here we go again. Team New Zealand CEO Grant Dalton had some questions this week.
What's the deal? What do you want for it? When?
What is he talking about there?
Eli.
He's trying to buy a couch on Trade Me.
He's been very frank. Angela.
They turned down $80 million.
Hold on. We've got a new player in the game. She's on the board. You are correct. Team New Zealand refusing to take $80 million from a group of mystery millionaire investors to defend the America's Cup in NZ. Yeah. And I have to say, he is a far better man than I ever will be, because I'm taking that cash and running.
Next question, Shaun.
To rugby news, where French player Rena Owen has gone viral this week for a play some are calling the most red card of all time. What did he do?
Oh, no, Angela.
He killed someone?
That would be the reddest of all red cards. It's not quite that red, is it, Shaun?
No, I don't think he's going to jail for murder, no.
No, Guy?
I saw the video. A player put in a clearing kick, and then sort of almost from out of frame, this huge body just jumps in and absolutely poleaxes the guy across his chest and drives him into the dirt.
I am surprisingly, I'm pretty impressed with you, if I'm being honest, because you've been the surprise package of this.
Guy Montgomery, the surprise package.
You were right. It was a brutal late tackle. Let's take a look.
Lusu goes away. Goodness me.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Obviously, we've got no place for that in the sport, but, as footage, knowing the guy survived, what a hit.
What a great clip.
And can I just say, I'm all for protecting the kicker, but I feel like that happens every other week in a rugby league game, and it's like, it's not a reddest all-time red card, so...
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Shaun Johnson is calling union players pussies.
And we'll leave it at that, I think. We're going to take a break. Well, when we come back, our winner will be crowned. Shaun Johnson, thank you so much for joining us. Haere rā.
Thank you for having me, team. Really appreciate it.
Warriors!
Kia ora anō e hoa mā. It's time to bring it on home with a round of Rapid Recall. All right, contestants, hands on buzzers. Start that clock now. This image out of California made headlines this week. What are we looking at here, Eli?
A giant got halfway through his broccoli, wanted to save the rest for later.
Not quite the image we're seeing. Ursula?
No, someone's going to slow roast that tree, and within a week and a half, it's going to be nice and tender around that bottom.
Don't let the tinfoil confuse you. It's not a food thing. Guy?
No, they're fireproofing the bottom of the great tree, General Sherman.
Yeah, the world's largest tree, in fact, trying to protect it from raging wildfires. Points to yours, Guy. The Taranaki District Health Board are offering a tasty incentive to people who turn up for an early morning vaccine. Guy, what is it?
It's a free voucher for another vaccine, valid 6 weeks later.
Oh my God, how fun. Ange?
Bacon butties.
It's bacon butties. Free bacon butties. Bad news for the all-boys school, Nelson College. What is it, Vaughan?
Still no girls.
Every day they show up, it just never changes. Guy?
No, they've run out of moisturiser.
Ouch. Ursula?
No, they're like $3 million in debt because they've upgraded some of their boarding houses.
Yeah, they did a renovation of 2 boarding houses. $3 million in debt. Points to yours, Ursh. Huge week for Princess Beatrice. What happened? Eli?
In 89 years, in 51 weeks, she can see if she got anything in Prince Philip's will.
She can't wait. Not the answer. Angela?
She's had a baby, which she will keep clear from Prince Andrew.
Yeah, she'll be keeping her away from old Pops there. But she gave birth to a baby girl who will be 11th in line to the throne. Points are yours, Ange. The Arc de Triomphe is looking a little different this week. What is going on? Eli?
Oh, it's put on some Spanx and the thigh gap looks great.
Oh my gosh. No, it's not wearing Spanx. Ursula?
It got wrapped in something for some art installation called Wrapped.
I'm going to give it to you. It was wrapped in 270,000 square feet of silver fabric for an artwork called L'Arc de Triomphe Wrapped. Points are yours. This is an odd sight. What is going on there? Eli?
Have you heard of the Beach Boys? These are the Beach Good Boys.
Oh, you good boys. Ursula?
No, I think it's exactly what it looks like, a dog surfing competition.
It is. Those are dogs in the 16th annual Surf Dog Surfathon at Del Mar Dog Beach in Del Mar, California.
I heard those waves were rough. Rough.
Big announcement from the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. What is it? Ange?
The Hunchback has seen a chiropractor.
Better than ever. Guy?
It's going to be open for the first time in 5 years, but not yet. And I think in 2024.
2024. Way to manage our expectations. It's opening to the public in 2024, 5 years after those horrible fires. The point's yours, Guy. The slogan for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics has been revealed. What is it? Eli?
Brr, it's cold in here. There must be Olympics in the atmosphere.
I believe that was workshopped, but it was turned down. Guy?
I think they got it from a rejected telco tagline. Isn't it like together for a shared future?
Points are yours. Together for a shared future. Well done, Guy. A Russian film about to start filming called The Challenge has made headlines. Why? Guy Montgomery.
It's being filmed exclusively on dash cams.
Not quite. That's not what's interesting about it, Vaughan.
It's been filmed in space?
It is. It's filmed in space with the cast and crew heading to the International Space Station. Terrifying. This fly made the news this week. Why? Eli?
It looks like it's got a trunk full of KFC, Hayley.
It does. It's bouquet on it. Vaughan?
Isn't this the fly named after RuPaul?
It is. It's a new genus of fly that was named after RuPaul by an Australian scientist. Its official name is Opaluma RuPaul. Premium minced beef has made headlines this... Ooh, that sound brings us to the end of the show. Let's check that final leaderboard. And our winner tonight is... Guy Montgomery! Come on! I needed it! Wow, congratulations to our winner tonight, and thank you to everyone for playing tonight. We'll leave you with this reminder of the need to pay attention when introducing a music legend.
Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Not a massive one, but I was around.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say.
Around.
He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley. Best. Grew up with it.
He's coming up.
The stuff of my nightmares. Next week, Ursula and Vaughan go head-to-head with Alice Sneed and Josh Thompson and James Roque. We'll see you then.